OK, I have all your soap gossip coming up in a second, but before that, after 30 years, I was counting this up, 5 weddings, several departed wives, one of whom came back, only she didn't come back, it was her evil twin. We are finally saying goodbye to Jared Toadfish Rebecca, and joining us now, live from Australia, as we are talking the end of an era. There he is, the man himself, Ryan Moloney. Hello.
Hi, how you going?
Very good, thank you very much. Ryan, you're leaving after 30 years. How does it feel to be going? It's bittersweet, I'm guessing?
No, I actually wanted to leave before Neighbours finished the last time, but I thought it was going to finish, so I thought I'd stick around. But yeah, I'm super excited about leaving. In fact, I'm blown away by just the outpouring of love from, well, predominantly, people in the UK. So I'm super pumped that I'm actually going to be heading over your way in September for Toad on the Road. So I can actually say thank you to a bunch of you as well. So that's going to be great.
Well, we are in the UK, I know where we are, Neighbours' biggest fan base. But it's interesting, can I just pick up on something you said there? So you wanted to leave before, so they persuaded you back then to do this. Did you say, well, I'll give you a year, or how did it work?
No. I mean, basically, it's a bit of history, really, isn't it? It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing that, a show gets axed and then brought back. So, and especially, with new broadcasters like Amazon as well. So I think you'd be silly to say no to it. Plus, we're also, building a house as well, or a farm. So, a bit of extra cash is handy, isn't it?
And you're going... But the other thing is, though, you're not strictly leaving, Ryan, because you're going behind the camera and they're actually training you up as a director.
Yeah, I just started director training with actually one of the first directors that who directed me when I first started, Tony Osaka. So that was just a heap of fun, and I actually got to direct an entire episode, which was, once again, a heap of fun too. And I think everybody else had fun.
How did your fellow castmates react to you suddenly bossing them around, though?
They were pretty good about it, actually. I was a bit worried about kind of directing Jackie and Ellen, Carl and Susan, because they're like my parents. So I was like, oh, how's this going to go? But no, they were absolutely wonderful, and the actual episode I actually think was pretty damn good.
Great.
Well, we can't wait to see it. Tell us a little bit more about Toad on the Road, then. Toad the Tour. We're going to all be able to come and visit you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we're doing a bit of a touring show around the UK, and we're going to get to talk about my life, really. Oh, look, there it is. Oh,
yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, the tickets are selling out fast. So if you want to get some, you better get onto it fast. But, yeah, so we're just going to talk about, my life and behind the scenes at Neighbours, and kind of some of the stupid stuff I get up to. So... It should be a bit of fun, I think.
Give us one little story of some of the stupid stuff you get up to. Whet our appetite for Toad on the Road.
Well, I suppose Tom Oliver, who played Lou Carpenter, he had a little, you could say it was a fetish for elephants, right? And so he'd go over to Thailand and he actually, was like kind of save the elephants. And he sponsored the elephants. And he would take a lot of photos of those elephants and he'd bring them back and he'd put them into a photo album, and then he'd want to show everybody those photos, and it'd take quite a long time for him to go through. And so I knew this, and so what I'd do, if there was somebody kind of walking into the green room, I'd go, oh, hey, Beck, have you seen Tom's photos of his new elephants? He's just come back. Tom, come on. And then we'd go through it and then go, oh, I've got to go. All right, I'll see you later, Beck. And then, I'd leave them. And then half an hour, Beck was still there.
They're still there.
Ryan, you are very naughty and mischievous, but we like it.
Can I just say, Ryan, growing up watching Toadie, the thing that I think I miss most is the ponytail. It's all gone now. Any thoughts of getting the long barnet back now that you're going behind the scenes, or is that a distant dream?
No, I'd like to stay married. Yeah.
The Australian way is the Australian way is a mullet, though, right? They're making a big resurgence. My teenage boys both have mullets, and that's all come from Australia. So surely there's something there.
Yeah, no, I think I think as kind of history tells that I cut my hair off and then I lost my virginity. So I'm going to stick with that.
The opposite of Samson.
What we can't wait to see is Toadie's exit.
Yes.
Give us some clues then. Are we going dead or alive?
Blaze of glory, explosions, what?
I'm not going to give. Well, the only clue I am going to say it's just bloody big, really. It is a huge storyline. So I'm not going to say whether or not he lives or dies, but it is certainly something not to miss. Yes, it is big.
Is it tied in with the 40th? Because I know the team are planning that right now.
No, actually, I think it's tied in with the 1 year anniversary of Amazon of the show kind of starting back.
Reboot, yeah.
Oh,
amazing.
Is it time for another wedding?
Another wedding? Oh wow, gee whiz. There could be. Actually, there is another wedding around there. Yeah, but I don't think it was mine. I can't remember.
You might want to check that. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Ryan.
Sitting by the fireplace there in your farmhouse. We look forward to Toad on the Road when you come over. It'd be great to catch up.
Good on you. Thanks for having me, guys.
No
Thanks,
worries.
Ryan. Thank you.
He's very honest about his hair.
Yes.